Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And it's San Antonio to start out. Past O'Neal. Porzingis with the steal. And the Clippers call time here. Here's Doncic. And finished off by Doncic.
Stunning the crowd and the defense with that one. What a show from Doncic.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings. And that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Clippers. It's a 5-point game. And Shaq with the slam.
This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position and then just muscling through.
Here's George, and George with the stuff.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, no need to settle for a layup with Porzingis inside at that size. That's an easy jam.
Out to Porzingis. Back to Doncic. It's rebounded by O'Neal.
Those are chances almost always when you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
How about Kristaps taking a little something out on that rim?
And the Clippers have possession. After the basket by San Antonio. Gets it to go. That one good from Fall.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable. And there are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
To the inside. Here's Fall. And Shaq pulls it down. Porzingis with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Nowitzki outside. Pass to Fall. From downtown, and it's Nowitzki missing. San Antonio trailing here. Carter with the 3. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
George, that's a 2-pointer. Porzingis with the rebound.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
To the paint. LeBron with the block.
What a denial. LeBron attacking that shot with pinpoint accuracy.
Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Well, the defense was right up on him, so electing to go for the fadeaway there to create some room, well, that makes sense.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Inside. Full. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Porzingis.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And he makes the first.
2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Nowitzki for 3. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
And that does it for the first quarter. Clippers lead by 5. And will return shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Clippers.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
Los Angeles leading by 5. Antetokounmpo up top. San Antonio with the rebound.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them. And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
And the dunk by O'Neal.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Now here's Simmons. Pass to O'Neal. Poke loose. O'Neal with the steal. Down low. And the rejection by Giannis.
No chance. Giannis, too much length.
And the Clippers call time here.
Your dance team.
We're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Wembanyama with the rebound. Clippers leading by 5. Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on Porzingis. David.
Hey, Kevin, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for San Antonio.
And unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious.
Thank you, David. Guys, the only thing you can wish for is that the prognosis isn't quite as bad as they're making it out to be.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Was really hoping for better news than that, but that does not sound encouraging.
Yeah, we always think about when players go down, how terrible a blow it can be for the team. We wish him well and hope he's on the floor quickly.
And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
It's deflected. A 3 from Simmons. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal. Simmons got his first 3 points of the game.
And this is a shot Simmons has to make on a consistent basis. Encouraging to see him willing and making that one.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 6-point lead. Wembanyama, no good. Robinson with it. Guarded now by Shaq. Over to the wing. Stolen by O'Neal. And Giannis pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Robinson with the block.
And there you see why Robinson is the anchor of this defense. Massive wingspan, easily allowing him to turn away shots.
Now McGrady following the miss by Larry Bird from deep. Offensive rebound.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Outside, Simmons takes the three. It's rebounded by David Robinson. San Antonio trails by 6. Here's Ginobili. And it's Shaq with the rebound. Got a piece of it. Here's McGrady. And here we go. Fast break, and Bird's got it. Embiid, no good. Los Angeles leading by 6. Castro O'Neal. Outside, Antetokounmpo puts up a deep 3. The long distance 3 is buried.
I remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Ginobili, that's for 2. San Antonio again missing. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And check out Embiid's athleticism. Just because he's big doesn't mean he can't move.
Castro O'Neal releases. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And the Clippers lead by 9.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
It's stolen by McGrady. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Simmons.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Ginobili. And so it's Los Angeles in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Clippers leading by 9. George with the ball. Now defended by Embiid. The 3 for Doncic.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Embiid, no good. Doncic with it.
David Robinson. First personal foul. First team foul.
And here is Los Angeles now. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. And here's Doncic from the arc. And they recover it. The tray. And Doncic with the triple.
And we're so used to Doncic operating with the ball in his hands, but it's good to see him mix it up and work off the catch.
Hey, that's good.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Doncic with it. Now defended by Embiid. Pass to Fall. Nowitzki outside. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And for a big man, that ability to space the floor is what makes Nowitzki such a special offensive player.
Gay. The wing jumper off target. Clippers leading by 13. A nice shot by George. George has got 7.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Doncic after the made shot from Manu Ginobili. Doncic steps on the gas. Shoots the 3. Robinson pulls it in. San Antonio with the ball. Trailing by 13. Left side, Leonard. Doncic with the steal. And that one's good, George. George has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And great steal and look ahead there. Compared to most guys his age, Doncic sees the game at another level.
Now George. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. Nowitzki gets a wide open look. Offline with his 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Porzingis with the steal. George, that's a 2-pointer. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
Long arms and some quick hands that time. Some good awareness as Porzingis just kept moving.
Pass to Embiid. Poked away. .46 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Fall. The 3 ball. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. He has 7.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
And if you give Luka just a sliver of daylight, this is what you get.
And they double up Embiid. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And Nowitzki with a clear path to the basket. And Nowitzki with the stuff.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And here's Porzingis for a 3. And so it's Los Angeles with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We've got more in store for you right after this. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Ball goes to the away team.
The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. No good on the quick 3. San Antonio trails by 21. A 3 from Porzingis. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. O'Neal wide open. It's hauled in by McGrady. O'Neal with it. Now McGrady defending. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Tries a three off the inbound. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
And Simmons with the rebound. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. And another three for the Clippers.
Antetokounmpo on the catch-and-shoot jumper. You like that kind of flow from him.
From deep LeBron, Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. From 12 feet out. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Here's McGrady to stop the run, and that's 2 points on the layup. McGrady's got his first bucket in this one.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Shaq down low. And here's Porzingis for a three. It's good from long range.
Well, when Porzingis has an active and confident stroke, he can be dangerous from three.
Knocked loose. It's stolen by McGrady. O'Neal with it. Outguarded by Simmons. And stolen by Simmons. Three-pointer. Good on the three-point shot. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Well, something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You've got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
Now Shaq following the miss by Shaquille O'Neal from deep. Outside, Simmons. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Shot from the wing. That one wide left. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Down low. Here's Wembanyama.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
To the right side. And here's Porzingis for a three. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Pass to O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Guys, I feel bad for the rim on that one. Shaq is one powerful dude.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. The shot by McGrady, no good. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 17-5 run here. Inside. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.